So do you think feminism is one of the reasons for female loneliness?
Well, yes. I mean, are you for real? So like, let me get this straight. Like, alternate reality. I'm a liberal woman. Okay, so I'm gonna be frumpy. I'm going to put my career first. I'm allowed to be fat. I can have colored hair, and I can think that men are my oppressor. And then naturally, they're going to want to marry me and talk to me and have conversations with me. Absolutely not. Yeah, it keeps women lonely.
Yeah.
And they need you to be in the tribe. And if you go against feminism as a woman, you will be lonely. Right. I mean, Pearl and I have had this experience. We go against the sisterhood. We ain't got that many girlfriends. That's why you always see us together. We ain't got nobody else.
I have so many friends.
Yeah?
No.
you pissed off the whole manosphere right about that. You ain't got no friends.
What are you talking about? They love me.
They love you, yeah.
Yeah.
Pearly Things number 8. And it was
just Pearly Things 7.
But can I say something? Because female loneliness looks like this, right? This is what it looks like. And I've seen this a lot nowadays. So I'm going to read from wired.co.uk. And it says, Lelo, a luxury Swedish sex toy brand, says that it has sales increased by 40%. And Summers, a sex toy and lingerie retailer, has had a 27% increase in the sales of sex toys compared to this time last year. I have seen on so many different social medias women saying, "Oh my God, my new sex toy, it's amazing. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, look how great it is."
It's very common. It's very common. I mean, I don't know the number, but I think we're talking about at least 200,000 vibrators per month in the United Kingdom, right? If it's not for week, so you need to check that, right? Even last time I was with a girl on a sexy shop, and we queued because there was this girl was buying 3-4 vibrators, but she couldn't check with the person at the till which one was better for the batteries.
Right? And well, you don't want it to run out, do you?
That was a true story. I was at the point to say, can we just pay for the lingerie and we're going? Because otherwise we're going to stay here forever to hear the conversation of somebody want to buy a vibrator. Again, they entitle people to do what they like, but if there is no interaction, is sex it become more about watching yourself or watch a porno movie, which, as I say, I've been on a meeting with an American psychologist in a convention in a uni, and say the difficulty even for guys is now they maybe have erection, but they don't ejaculating because they used to masturbate themselves instead of having sex. So for them, it's difficult to have like a normal, let's call penetration with the other partner because they don't feel it anymore.
Mm-hmm. Well, I worked at a couples store for a year, which I mean that's just like PC speak for being. I worked at a sex shop. There was a lot I didn't know, and I got offered a big commission, so I know quite a bit on the topic. But I don't think you finished what you were going to say at the beginning.
With the actual article.
Well, I don't want to predict what you were going to say. I think you were trying to make a statement about are women replacing men with toys?
So basically, are women that's basically what it is. Are women replacing men with toys?
But equally, sorry,
go ahead.
Equally, men are having.
But equally, we hear all this stuff about sex dolls now, don't we? The guys are doing.
Yeah. I can talk about those too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, are we all just going to end up getting jiggy with bits of plastic and ignoring each other?
This is okay.
This is what it sounded like.
No, I have an unpopular opinion.
Go on.
I think the world needs hookers. I think someone's got to do it. Now, look here. I wouldn't want anyone I love to do it. I wouldn't want anyone I know to do it. Mm-hmm. But it is the world's oldest profession. Oh. And someone's got to do it.
Actually, it's funny you say that. So in couple stores, this happened, I guess in the 70s. This is what I learned from my Gen X manager at the store. There were actual ads for local working girls that would be in the back at local sex shops.
Someone's got to do it. I mean, I'm just saying,
but it's illegal now.
If we're having sex dolls.
Have you ever went to Berlin?
Yes.
Right? In Berlin, there is this club called The Heaven, which is a brothel, basically, with included with 2 glasses of drink or whatever the drink
you
be.
Also get vagina.
You got a blow job.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
It costs about €20. Mm-hmm. So,
but then this kind of this is for
I
me
don't like it. Honestly, I don't like it. But it's the oldest profession in the world, like you say. It's always gonna be there. Mm-hmm. And then again, in London, there is a very high percentage of young girls from everywhere do prostitution. They done a survey in the university. They say at least once the 17% of the female in the uni are done escorting job. Mm-hmm. So that's the reality of it.
Yeah. Also, that company just makes really great toys, like in general. Like the engineering is just like off the wall. Oh my goodness! But they teach you, they teach you a lot about engineering. No, it's really interesting because they have to get down to the female orgasm and they have to engineer that. So I just think it's like a fascinating, like I don't know, technology.
All right, but
must have a good research.
Well, they make you go through training. It's weird.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, wow. Okay, so the female orgasm is. For women to get to that point now, a lot of them are using toys to do that.
Yes.
So that means that does that mean that men are going to become obsolete?
I think that I think men have a total misunderstanding of toys, and this is my perspective. So like there are some women that I think are replacing men with toys. But I think those kind of women, you just see them be very sex positive and single on social media, and you're like, come on, girl. Like at some point you're gonna want a boyfriend, right? But no matter what kind of toy you get, it's not gonna replace, the weight of a man, the breath of a man, feeling his skin on your skin. So it only goes so far, right? But I think also people forget this, statistically, a lot of women aren't climaxing. So like it's not just
the orgasm gap.
Yes. And so like some women are in relationships and they're getting these toys to make sure that they can get there in the bedroom with their partner.
But then isn't it better then for men and women to have these conversations as to how to give a woman an orgasm? Wouldn't that be better than to just be like getting a toy?
Well, I mean, it depends because every woman's anatomically different too. Like, I mean, we'll get in the weeds with that, but I won't get too far into it. But what I will say is that I do think that there is a social phenomenon of female worship, like self-worship. Sex isn't even about being between a man and woman. I'm doing this for myself. I'm an independent woman. I can, get myself off. And
right.
I think that that's like disgusting and not at all romantic. So that I think is true. But, are women replacing men with toys? I mean, I think it's possible. But the only women that I saw in the store over the year working there where I was like very sure that I think this woman is replacing men with toys. They're like the most ugly women I've ever seen in my life. I was like, nobody's trying to tap that. I'm sorry.
What, like redhead? Frumpy feminist.
No, like 300 pounds, just like unkempt, probably meth heads. I don't even know.